Hey, it's me, and this is my first ever YouTube video, and I decided to do a book TBR, or a book to be read, and this is my collection of books, so I hope you enjoy. This is the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy. I bought these books a few years ago, and I decided to give them a shot, and I just have not got around to these books, but I definitely will be soon. This is the Duology of Winter Song by S.J. Jones. I haven't heard much about this book, but I am very excited to read it, as I am with all of these books. 1,000 Ships. I just thought, I saw this something on TikTok, and I thought it would look pretty cool to read, so I also got this as a why not. This is the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. I have heard about these books my entire life, and I've never read them, so I decided to buy them, and I'm going to read it soon. This is It by Stephen King. I got this book. I'm going on vacation in a few months, so I got it in preparation for that. I thought this would be a nice read to bring onto vacation, so I got it in helps with packing in the future. This is Rule of Wolves. I didn't realize it was part of the Grishaverse. I'm definitely not saying that right. And I didn't really like the Grimshawverse. Don't know if I'll read it, but I think I will definitely try because I do like werewolves quite a bit. So hopefully when I do read it, I will like it. This is book 1 and book 2 of These Rebel Witch. I've heard it's about pirates, and I do always love a good pirate book. This is a big stack of the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon. I love Scotland, and so I decided to get these books. I haven't really gotten to reading them, but I think I'm going to save these books to do in January and enjoy them at a later date, because they're so big and so hefty. This is Dragon Rider. This is also another book I've heard about since I was a kid. However, I have never read it, so I decided, why not? This is the Magnus J series by Rick Riordan. I just finished the Trials of Apollo series, and I loved it, and I really do love this man's writing style. It is really good, and I always love a good mythology book. I always love a lot of good books, I think. This is Lore. I decided to get this book because it is about Medusa, and Greek mythology is really cool. I always go for mythology. I always go for everything, apparently, as I'm now realizing. This is the second and third book of the Shadow and Bone series. I didn't really like the first book. Maybe I have to give it another shot, but I really didn't like it. But I did buy book 2 and book 3 before I read it, because I thought it'd be really good. And yeah, so I'm going to probably reread the first one and then read 2 and 3 again. Or not again, and see if I like them. This is Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I read the Blood and Ash series. I thought it was really good, so I decided to try another time of her writing style. So, Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I think this looks pretty good at the bookstore. Yeah, it's a pretty good book so far. I've read a bit of it, not a lot of it, but I'm excited to continue to read it. This is going to be about a round of Disney of the Twisted Tales by Elizabeth Lim. Not Elizabeth Lim. This is one of the series, but it is not by the same author. But it is kind of a twisted tale on the classic Cinderella tale. And I thought Disney is something that I grew up loving, so I thought I'd give this a shot. But be a whole book of Disney, a whole pile of Disney. This is Once Upon a Dream by Liz Braswell. I got these series a while ago, and I've slowly been collecting them because I kind of want to do a month kind of thing or a few weeks of mythology and Disney stories. And like just in December, no, not in December, in November or October, probably November. I thought that'd be pretty cool to do. So that's what this is. What once was mine, this is the Rapunzel story version of this Twisted Tale. This is Straight On Till Morning, also a part of the series of the Peter Pan version. This is the Twisted Tale series of Aladdin. These are my last books I'm gonna do today because I do have another stack behind me, but as this is my first video, I wanted people to come to it. Maybe I will do that in another video shortly. Probably I will. This is I forget the series name, but this is the Serena Valentino series of her Disney Villains series. This is the Beast version. Pretty sick covers, honestly. That's what attracted me to it. It's Adam, Mother Gothel, Rapunzel version. These are my favorite Disney ones. This is why I got them as a problem for later. There's nothing on the other side now. The Snow White. I think that one was pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I think that's my favorite one of them so far. And then this is Cinderella. And then there's some. No, that's not a design. That's just dust I had on it. I'm so sorry. But this book like collects fingerprint oil so well. There's also that. Yeah. So these 4 books I bought. I really wanted to read the series, and I didn't realize like that there were characters that go throughout it. So I just bought my 4 favorites that looked pretty good to me when I first heard of the series, and I need to get the other books before I can read these ones because these are like I think the 2nd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, I believe. But I definitely need to get the books that are like missing in between, you know? So yeah, but this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, subscribe. Goodbye.